Hello, I'm David Kelly. I'm a senior fellow at the Atlas Society and a consultant to the Atlas Shrugged movies. In this commentary, I want to look at the relationship between Hank Rearden and Dagny Taggart, both their business and their personal relationship, as it develops over the course of Atlas Shrugged Part 1. As we will see, it illustrates one of the central themes of Ayn Rand's novel. Hank is a steelmaker, the best in the country, and he's married to Lillian Rearden. Lillian is attracted to Hank's status as a prominent businessman. She likes the lifestyle his wealth makes possible, but she doesn't love the man. Their sex life, for example, is not exactly torrid.
All done then?
Lillian's contempt is obvious. She views sex as a degrading animal function she has to put up with. She has the same contempt for Hank's work as a steelmaker. She regards industry and commerce as materialistic, inferior to the more refined pursuits of her high society friends. By contrast, Dagny admires Hank for his work. As the VP for operations of Taggart Transcontinental Railroad, she works closely with Hank on a new rail line in Colorado. She's using rails and a bridge made of his revolutionary new alloy, Rearden metal. Dagny knows the intelligence, creativity, and commitment it takes to succeed in business. The difference between Dagny's and Lillian's attitude is evident in an exchange between them at the Reardens' anniversary party.
James Taggart. A little late and a lot gorgeous. And Dagny.
Mrs. Rearden, how are you?
I'm wonderful. Tell me, who are you wearing?
Oh, Lenin Couture.
I have often said he's someone who should come back into fashion, and here you are.
Oh, yeah. It's a beautiful bracelet.
Yeah, well, you know, Henry had that made for me from his new medal. He tries, poor thing. Now, come. There's some gentleman who wants desperately to meet you. Here he is, as promised. James.
Dagny is offended by Lillian's contempt for the bracelet. Later on at the party, she confronts Lillian.
Are you having a good time, Dagny?
I am.
Good.
I really do love that bracelet.
I would throw it into the fire if I thought it would burn.
Perhaps I can take it off your hands.
Are you serious? I was planning on giving it to the maid for her birthday.
Maybe the maid would like this instead.
That's enough, Lillian. Dagny's just being kind.
God's sake, Henry, be quiet. Dagny and I are having a negotiation, it seems. You were saying.
A simple trade. That bracelet for this necklace.
It's yours.
If Lillian hates the bracelet, why is she wearing it? I think it's really a kind of passive-aggressive thing. Under cover of showing loyalty to her husband, she's expressing her contempt, expecting everyone to find the bracelet as crude and ugly as she does. But Dagny calls her out. To Dagny, the bracelet made of the first Rearden metal is more precious than any jewel. It is invention and progress made tangible. It is Hank's mind and passion made tangible. The philosophical issue here is an ancient one. Many thinkers have seen human nature as bifurcated into a lower self and a higher one. Our senses and our worldly desires are oriented toward the lower realm of physical reality, while our minds and souls create spiritual aspirations toward a higher spiritual realm. That was Plato's view. It's a view shared by most religions. Ayn Rand rejected that dichotomy. In her view, man is an integrated being of mind and body. They're in harmony, not conflict. That's what the bracelet scene is about. In the physical bracelet, Dagny sees the work of a mind. In the gleam of the metal, she sees the aspiration of a creator. Across the board, she sees no conflict between material and spiritual. She sees her work, and the work of other heroes like Hank, as a process of shaping matter through the exercise of reason, imagination, courage, other virtues. That outlook comes to the fore again when Dagny and Hank ride together in the engine on the triumphant first run of the new line in Colorado. While the train races over the new rails of Rearden metal, Dagny is thinking that the motors are intelligence frozen in steel, the mental united with the physical. The bridge of Rearden metal represents Hank's own brilliance made into hard reality. Along with the business achievement they share, Hank and Dagny are falling in love. Love is the other realm of life, besides work, where the mind-body issue comes into play. Those who see a dichotomy tend to see sex as a merely physical urge, as opposed to a platonic love, a communion of souls. Again, that's not Rand's view, as we see when Hank and Dagny consummate their romance at the house of oil man Ellis Wyatt.
To Colorado and the new Renaissance. And forget about the Stone Age and the Iron Age. Let's have a toast to the age of Rearden metal.
And the John Galt line.
It's good to know there are men like Wyatt left in the world.
I wish I could hold myself in the same esteem. I have a wife. And somewhere I have a company that's being pulled apart.
Yet here we are.
And all I want to do right now is kiss you.
What's stopping you?
Dagny's response to Hank in the love scene that follows is light years away from Lillian's tepid indulgence. She wants Hank, body, mind, and soul. She wants his body because of his mind and soul. Her sexual desire is rooted in the values of character they share. For Hank, it's a bit more complicated. When he says, "I wish I could hold myself in the same esteem," he's expressing guilt about his desire for Dagny. It isn't just because he's married. Hank is a divided man. His view of sex has something in common with Lillian's. He sees it as a merely physical urge. Now, he doesn't actually feel that way. His passion for Dagny, like hers for him, is rooted in their values. But he doesn't understand his own feeling. It will not be until later in the story that he sees that his desire for Dagny is the fullest expression of his admiration for her spirit. The unity of mind and body, the view of humans as integrated beings, is one of the most important themes of Atlas Shrugged, and one of the basic principles in the philosophy of objectivism.